There's definitely a fascinating cultural shift that is currently happening in our country as more and more Americans wake up to the woke insanity that is continually being pushed by Hollywood. And now we have this new insanely woke movie that Warner Brothers was supposed to be releasing that is now being completely shelved by the studio because they are afraid of what would happen, what kind of a backlash they would face, and they didn't want people to see just how absolutely ridiculous and nonsensical they got with the woke stuff that was in this film. We're going to get into all the details with that, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Woke scandal blows up after Warner Brothers shelves $70 million Batgirl. Minority talent are not pawns is one of the things that people are saying in response, but a backlash is spreading like wildfire on social media. And if you look at Twitter, everyone's just freaking out right now over what is happening with Warner Brothers, especially coming from the woke. After Warner Brothers announced it would be shelving the nearly completed Batgirl movie. That means that they've dumped millions and millions of dollars into this movie, a production that would have featured DC's first trans character, reportedly refusing to release it in theaters or on HBO Max. So this is a movie that they weren't even willing to release on HBO Max. That is how absolutely atrocious this movie was going to be. As part of its recent merger with Discovery, Warner Brothers announced on Tuesday that the $90 million Batgirl will not be flying into theaters anytime soon and will not be sold to a streaming service. According to Warner Brothers Pictures spokesperson, the shocking and unprecedented decision stems from the company's strategic shift in the DC universe. The studio also shelved a Scooby-Doo movie. So this is what the spokesperson said. The decision to not release Batgirl reflects our leadership's strategic shift as it relates to the DC Universe and HBO Max, the spokesperson said. Leslie Grace is an incredibly talented actor, and this decision is not a reflection of her performance. We are incredibly grateful to the filmmakers of Batgirl and Scoob, Holiday Haunt, and blah, 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 blah. Batgirl has originally been designed for an HBO Max release, but the budget reportedly swelled past $90 million due to the pandemic. Though it had entered post-production, Warner Brothers decided that it was not worthy of a theatrical run. That is absolutely insane. That is crazy. Like, this is something that this is a historic moment. Something that we haven't seen Hollywood do in such a long time, where they take a film that was pretty much nearly complete and they completely shelved it. I can only speculate on how bad this film was actually going to be. We all know that Hollywood, and especially, I mean, even companies like Warner Brothers, has been continuing to digress into more and more woke nonsense, and I just wondered just how bad this film had to be that they weren't even willing to release it in theaters or even on HBO Max. The new owners and management, led by CEO David Zaslav, are committed to making DC titles big theatrical event films, and Batgirl isn't that. Insiders added that studio brass loves the film's directors and star and are actively planning to work with them soon. So I wonder just how bad this thing had to be that we got to this point. It's just crazy, man. So apparently there's this little bit of a trailer here as well.
Hey, I'm home. Nina, hey, no.
I don't think this. Okay, that's not from Batgirl. Obviously, that was from In the Heights, the other film that the Batgirl star was in. But this was going to be a complete disaster. I mean, just come on, man. Look how bad that is. That is just. Oh, this is going to be absolutely terrible. And now there's a part of me that's kind of sad because I'll never be able to experience the train wreck. And my curiosity is so piqued right now by how bad this film had to be that they completely canned the entire thing. So let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Let me know. Please subscribe. I'd appreciate that a lot. And I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.